Hi Bromies, it's your boy Ricky here for Picket Studios. Thank you so much for being here on the channel today. We really appreciate it over here at Picket Studios. Today I am going to be making a card that's kind of springy, kind of friendly, kind of foily, kind of sparkly, all those good things. So before we get started, just a few things. If you could subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate that. There is a bunch of artists on this channel that I think you guys would really love. Secondly, click that notification bell so that you know a new video has come out. Third, leave some comments down below. Tell me what you liked about this card. And maybe, yeah, just do that. At the end, I'll have a little extra something there for you. And then lastly, share the love. If you know someone that may like this video, go ahead and send that out to them. Greatly appreciate that. So we're going to be using some products from the latest release, and we're actually going to be using a product from a previous release that I believe is still available on the website. So let's get down to the desk and take a look at what we're going to be using today. All right, so we're going to be using some white cardstock and a card base. We're going to be using the Picket Studios Flutter Fly foiling paper and also the Wildflower foiling paper as well. We're also going to be using, well, these are the two pieces that we're going to be using from those papers. We're going to be using the basic die cutting die set 1. And we're also going to be using the Triandrus Daffodils, I believe that's how you say that, along with the coordinating dies. And we're also going to be using some foil today from Picket Studios. We're going to be using the Fuchsia Sparkle and the Honey Yellow. So let me go ahead and get the desk set up so we can start foiling first. Okay, so what we're going to do is the foiling first. I do have my laminator out here. It is already heated up, so that's good. And what I want to show you guys what I'm going to be doing here. So I've already cut my foil, and I only needed a small piece because I'm going to do these flowers in this pink color. We'll run it through. I'm going to run this one through, and then I will run the gold through. So we'll go ahead and do this one first. And just let me run that through really quick. We'll take a look, see how it works. And then we'll run the other one off camera until it's done, because this does take a little bit to run through. So you guys, you don't need a fancy machine to do this foiling. This is an laminating machine I got off of course, Amazon that you can see. I don't know, it costs like $12 to $15. You really don't need anything fancy to do this. Just as long as it heats up and does its thing, you should be fine. There's really no need in spending a lot of money on one of these machines, especially if you don't use it a lot. I don't use this a lot for foil, or I don't foil very often. So, it kind of doesn't make sense for me to get anything super expensive. So let's go ahead and take this off, see what it looks like. Oh, that's really pretty, you guys. Wow. Really pretty. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the next piece here. I'm going to run this through, and I'll be right back to show you what that looks like. Okay, so here is the other piece. Wow, it looks amazing. This was the honey yellow, but it also is giving a little bit of rainbow, which looks really awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and reset the desk, and then I'll be right back and we'll start on the next process. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is some die cutting. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to die cut this out from here. So we'll cut this out there. And then out of 4 pieces of the white cardstock, I am going to cut out this window frame. So what I'm going to do is take this off camera. I'm going to die cut both of these, and then I'll be back to start on the next process. Okay, so we have all of our die cuts in here, and what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to die cut I'm going to glue all these together so that they're stacked. So I'll just show you how I'm going to do that for one of these, and then I'll be back and to show you what this looks like. But basically, I'm just going to take my glue gun here, go all along the edge. And we're just going to glue all these together to make it more of a dimensional product. So we'll take this, we'll take one of these. We're just going to stack it on top of one another, make sure that it's nice and even. Looks great. And there we go. So I'm going to add the 2 more layers to this, and then I'll be right back. Okay, and I decided what I'm going to do here is I'm also going to cut out this 4 times. This is a ledge for the window so that I can have that. So I'm going to cut that out 4 times. I'm also going to stack it the same way that I did the frames here. And then I'll be back to show you what that looks like, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with this next. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this to the base here. And then I think what I'm going to do, because I think it's actually supposed to be kind of like this here, but I want to cut off the sides here. So I'm going to go ahead and get this glued down, and then I'm just going to use my scissors and cut along the side here. So let's go ahead and get this glued down. Okay, so we have that glued down, and now what I'm going to do is just take a pair of scissors and cut along the sides here and take that off. So I'll do that off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm not for sure what happened here, you guys, but in the middle of the recording, for some reason, it stopped recording my voice, and I think because my mic died. But basically, I'm just going to kind of walk you through how I finished this card. I'm not going to show you how I did it, but I'll just talk about how the card ended up and how it worked out. So let's go down to the desk and take a look to see exactly how this card came out and how I completed it. Okay, so this is the completed card here, you guys. I'm sorry that the video is kind of messy. I'm not for sure what happened. But what I took is I took those butterflies that I foiled and I cut 2 of those out. And then I glued down this to the card base along with the ledge. And then I also took the sentiment from the Triandrus Daffodils and placed that on the inside. I was going to place it on the outside here, but I kind of felt like it was going to take away from the front. One thing I really like about this card is that it's super simple. It's white. It's just got a little bit of color to it. And I just think it's really, really nice. Let me hold this up here for you guys. Let's see if it'll go into focus. Maybe, there we go. I just love that. It looks so, it looks fancy, like really super fancy. So, yeah, that's the card. Again, I'm sorry that the video didn't come out all the way. Sometimes those things happen. But you know, it's a really lovely card. Let me show you forward facing here. I love all the white. I think it looks really classy and really nice. So, thank you guys for watching this video, even though it was a little messy. I really appreciate it. Make sure that you click that subscribe button, that notification button, and then leave a comment down below. Leave the comment butterfly to let me know that you have watched this video all the way into the end. And then make sure you check the links in the description so that you know what products I use to make this card. And until next time, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.